Hello everyone! So, Mel has now arrived, so I'm able to share the photos and hopefully later videos with you about our trip to London. So, just in case some of you are thinking, oh my goodness, she's well enough to go to London, she can't be as ill as she thinks she is, whatever. Basically, I booked this to see the show, which is The Play That Goes Wrong at the Duchess Theatre. It's amazing. It's so fun. We'll talk about that later. But basically, I booked this ages ago thinking I'll be well enough for that by then, because it was the thing that I was really well before Christmas. But obviously, unforeseen circumstances, and it was just a thing of, it was a present for my husband, like a treat to go, and so it was kind of like, I can't just cancel it. And so it probably wasn't the best idea physically for me to do it, but hey, sometimes we do stupid things. So and like, my tip is, if you're going to overdo it, do it on something that really matters. Don't just overdo it on something really sort of something that you're not gonna be happy about afterwards. But like, my thing was, I'm in so much pain and I'm exhausted because of it, but it was worth it because I was able to treat my husband and we were able to go and see the amazing show and all that kind of thing. So there we go. And as you'll see in these videos, yeah, we did some problem solving things to sort of make it easier for me. So basically, okay, so we are quite a way away from London, and so we had to get the train really early in the morning, and I was a bit like, if I have to sit for however long it takes and then sit in London and then sit in the theatre and then sit back on the train, I'm just gonna not cope with that at all. So I was really hoping that I'd be able to lie down, and that's what happened, as you'll see in the photo. Okay. So basically, on the way there, it was just so helpful because I'd booked, basically what you have to do is you have to book your tickets normally, and then you have to ring up a special sort of access line and say, I need wheelchair access, because obviously they have to have a ramp to get you up and all that kind of thing. But it was amazing because the space for the wheelchair was so big that I was able to lie down, which was wonderful. And the next time I do it, I actually got to go to London again later in the year, and I just think, oh, I'm just going to get one of those roll mat things that yoga people use just to make it a bit more comfortable. But I had lots of pillows, so I had this, my neck cushion, and this new thing that is actually my mum's, and she's let me use it because it's amazing. And then like blankets and all sorts of things. We don't travel light. And I was able to lie down the whole journey. It was amazing. I got some funny looks from people, but you just get used to that. And yeah, that was amazing. And so we arrived and we were helped off the train and things, and so that was really good. Service there was brilliant. Service on the bus and stuff wasn't so good, but we'll talk about that another time. Yeah, so we sorted ourselves out, and then we went to Hyde Park, which was really lovely. It was terrible getting there because there didn't seem to be an accessible bit from where we were. We came from Paddington area, and the curbs there are dire, and it's not set up for wheelchairs at all, even though it claims it is. It's like, oh, this is a nice little wheelchair, but it's like, there's still a massive bump to go down into the road, so that doesn't help. And the steps we had to go up to get to the park were long, so it was like, oh, we're catering for wheelchairs. No, you're not. But anyway, we had a really nice walk in Hyde Park, and then we were going through the town, and you know, I was talking to you about thermal clothing and stuff and talking about heat tech. Well, heat tech is produced or provided or whatever, or stored by a Japanese company called Uniqlo. And I'd only recently discovered that as I was researching heat tech for the video, and I was like, oh, Uniqlo, that sounds fun. And looked to order some stuff online, but it's like, yeah, it's difficult because sometimes sizes can be a bit tricky. So anyway, we were going through London and I came across a Uniqlo and I was like, no way! And so I went in there and I bought like 5 of the thermal tops. This is one of them. Look how pretty it is. It's so pretty. And a light blue one and a grey one and a black one and a white one and all sorts of different colours. And they're really good. Oh, highly recommend these. They're pretty as well, which is always fun. And so that was really exciting. And then we went out for a meal, which was interesting as well. We had to go around this back entrance and stuff like that. That wasn't too bad. So the meal was very nice, and Mersey treated us to that, so that was very kind of her. And then we went to the theatre, and I shall tell you more about that in video 2. Okay, that's enough. Please subscribe and like. Oh, yeah. Bye.